Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, today we are decoding a massive, and I mean massive, shift that's happening right under our noses. We're talking about the network economy and this truly revolutionary platform called Garage. It's completely rethinking how founders and affiliates connect in the modern age. So if you're trying to build a business, or frankly, just trying to figure out how to make money online in this crazy AI-driven world, you're definitely going to want to pay close attention to what we're going over today. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is the actually, scratch that, the trillion-dollar question. What happens when AI makes starting a business completely free? Think about it. We're looking at the unspoken consequence of the AI boom here. Over the last couple of years, artificial intelligence has completely flipped the world upside down. It's making the actual creation of products, services, and content just ridiculously easy. But, and this is a big but, this incredible technological leap is quietly creating this massive supply and demand imbalance that's going to fundamentally break the traditional way we do business. To really grasp exactly why the old ways of doing business are basically dying, let's look at this four-step macroeconomic thesis mapped out by Garage's CEO, Shrupam Pirakaspathy. Step 1. Production costs drop to near zero. With AI, literally anyone can sit down and create digital products without needing a massive team. Step 2. Well, because that barrier to entry just vanishes, company formation explodes. We're talking about a potential 100x increase in the number of startups. Step 3. Supply heavily outpaces demand. I mean, if you have 10 times the companies fighting tooth and nail for the exact same number of customers, the tension snaps. And that brings us to the ultimate conclusion in Step 4. Value shifts entirely to distribution. The distribution dilemma. So this dilemma is the absolutely crucial problem facing every single new business entering this hyper-saturated market today. As Garage's CEO points out, all of the value creation in a company, in a transaction, will head towards distribution. What does this actually mean for us? Well, if making the product is essentially free, the only remaining valuable asset is the ability to actually get that product in front of a customer. Because of this, literally everyone, from the founder of the company to just the average everyday person on the internet, has to become a distribution node. Finding and managing that distribution, that's exactly what the Garage platform was built to solve. Section 2, for founders, office streams. Think about traditional websites for a second. They're static, they're isolated, and honestly, they're kind of dated technology at this point. They don't give you that buzz, that feeling of actually walking into a bustling business. But Garage's solution, which they call Office Streams, totally changes the game. It takes a business and turns it into this gamified, live-time digital environment. You can literally see all your stakeholders, employees, customers, affiliates, just logged in real time. It's like a virtual skyscraper. You can organize your company by floors, like a tech floor or an accounts floor, and visually manage everyone interacting with your business. And this brilliantly illustrates how this shift completely eviscerates a founder's software costs. Just look at this massive list of enterprise tools that Garage directly replaces. We're talking Slack for chatting, Zoom for video calls, Calendly for booking your meetings, G Suite for company emails, Notion for documents, plus your ERP software, HR tools, task rooms, and even timesheets. Garage builds all of this straight into your Office stream, setting up an absolute powerhouse of a cost-saving premise. You get to manage your entire team natively in one single place. Section 3. 8 ways to monetize. But hey, saving money on software is really only half the battle, right? Let's shift our focus from internal team management over to the customer-facing side, the stuff that actually makes money. Garage calls its monetization features Garage Sale items, and founders can pick from 8 distinct categories to sell to their network. You can sell physical e-commerce items like Betty B's sweet chili sauce. You can sell apparel like Boyster's oversized t-shirt, or health supplements, like Kios's CalciCare. You can also do digital items like Cledbox's socially awkward hoodie. And beyond the physical goods, founders can easily set up and monetize private communities, live streams and webinars, educational courses, and even exclusive one-on-one consulting calls. The whole shebang has built-in payment processing. It's a completely thriving, interconnected ecosystem. Section 4. The ultimate affiliate network. But remember that macroeconomic thesis we talked about earlier? Having great products just isn't enough anymore. You absolutely need distribution. And this brings us to the second half of this two-sided marketplace, unlocking some seriously unprecedented earning potential for the everyday person. Let's ask the question that absolutely terrifies traditional businesses. What if your lead buys from a competitor? Think about it. You spend all this time and energy bringing a lead into your ecosystem, pitching them your products, and then they just aren't interested. They leave and spend their money at an entirely unrelated company. Usually, well, that's where the story ends. You lose.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how Garage completely flips that nightmare on its head through something called universal commission. This is the ability for an affiliate to earn compounding revenue from a lead even if they purchase from a completely different company on the network. I mean, this is the platform's most revolutionary feature, hands down. Because Garage allows founders to attach dynamic compensation plans to their products. Any affiliate who brings a user onto the network can earn a cut of whatever that user eventually buys, anywhere on the platform. No way, right? But it's true. Here is where the magic really happens. Let's walk through a timeline together. Say in week 1, John refers his friend Sam to a company. Sam doesn't buy anything from that company, but he kind of likes the idea of making money. So in week 2, Sam refers his friend Tim. Now in week 3, Tim isn't interested in the original company either, so he wanders off and discovers a completely unrelated office called Garage University. In week 4, Tim goes ahead and buys a course from Garage University. Now here is the mic drop moment. In week 5, because Garage University set up a multi-level compensation plan for that course, Sam gets a commission. And because John referred Sam, John also gets a commission. Neither Sam nor John even knew Garage University existed, yet they both got paid simply because the lead remained in their network. How cool is that?
The absolutely crucial takeaway here is simple. Grow your network once and earn across hundreds of companies forever. This is the ultimate affiliate promise in the network economy. You don't have to worry about high-pressure selling anymore. You don't have to stress out about matching the perfect product to the perfect lead. Your one and only job as an affiliate is to grow your network, bring people into the Garage ecosystem, and just let them freely discover the millions of products and services available.
Section 5, a new pricing paradigm. So we've seen the sheer power of the platform for affiliates. Let's transition over to a final mic drop moment regarding software pricing for founders. You know, legacy software models basically punish you for growing. They charge you per user, per month. Zoom, Microsoft Teams, G Suite, they all force you into this really expensive tool stacking. If you have 1,000 people in your community, you are paying an absolute fortune. Garage takes a completely different approach to infrastructure billing. They charge one flat fee, and they allow unlimited users, unlimited affiliates, and unlimited employees. You simply pay that base fee plus whatever the raw cloud compute costs are for the server bandwidth you actually end up consuming.
And that flat rate base fee for a company, it is just $65 a month. Seriously, for $65 a month, Garage is aiming to replace literally thousands of dollars in legacy software bills, all while simultaneously handing founders a pre-built army of affiliates ready to distribute their products. It is a stunning disruption of the traditional enterprise software model, for sure. We have definitely covered a lot of ground today in this explainer, from the total collapse of production costs to the rise of office streams and universal commissions. So I'm going to leave you with a final thought to ponder. Where do you fit into the network economy? The shift to distribution is already happening right now. The only question left is whether you'll step up as a founder building an office stream, an affiliate building a massive distribution network, or if you'll simply be left behind. Thanks for exploring this fascinating model with us today. Catch you next time.